Good morning, students. We will continue chapter 4 in Geography Agriculture, part 7. In our previous session, we talked about non-food crops. In this video, we will discuss in detail about agricultural development through case studies of India and the USA. Agricultural development means efforts made to increase farm production in order to meet the growing demand of increasing population. It leads to food security and reduction in poverty. Food security exists when all people at all time have access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food. It is important for both economic and social development. Agricultural development can happen through the following ways. First, increasing the area under arable land. Arable land means the land which is suitable for cultivation. Second, improving the methods of farming and irrigation. Third, use of high yielding varieties of seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, etc. And last, use of high tech agricultural equipments. Such equipments can help to cultivate large areas of farms. Agricultural development has taken place in different ways in developed and developing countries. Developing countries with large population usually practice intensive agriculture. Crops are grown on small land holdings and mostly for subsistence. Subsistence means for self-consumption, not for sale. India is one such example. In developed countries like the USA, where large land holdings are available, extensive agriculture is practiced for commercial purposes. Now, let's understand agricultural development through case studies. First, farming in India. What are the different features of farming in India? First, small farms. An ordinary farm in India is quite small. The average size of land holding is just about 2.4 hectares. Second, subsistence farming. Farming in India is mainly of subsistence type in which farmers grow crops for self-consumption. The purpose of farming is not for selling and earning the profit because they have low quantity of production. Third, traditional methods. Farmers are often poor and illiterate. They still follow traditional methods of farming. They are not well acquainted with the modern farming methods. Fourth, human labor. Most of the farming activities are done by human labor, not by machines. Next, lack of irrigation. Farmers in India still depend more on monsoon as there is lack of irrigation facilities. Monsoon rainfall is also quite irregular. Lack of financial assistance. There is lack of credit and financial assistance to the farmers, and that's why farmers have to borrow money from money lenders for which they pay heavy interest. But in recent years, there have been rapid changes in farming in India. Some farmers are now using HYVs, fertilizers, pesticides, machines, etc. to increase the crop production. Banks and cooperative societies have also been set up in rural areas to provide funds to the farmers. Through Green Revolution and White Revolution, India has become a leading producer of food grains and milk in the world. Now, look at the features of farming in USA. First, large farms. In the USA, average size of farms is very large. The average size of land holding is about 200 to 300 hectares, which is very large compared to the Indian farms. Second, commercial farming. Farming is mainly commercial type. Farmers grow crops mainly to sell in the market and to export and earn huge profit. Third, highly scientific. Farmers use highly scientific methods of cultivation like use of high yielding varieties of seeds, fertilizers, better methods of irrigation, soil conservation techniques, and use of combined harvesters. Next, large scale production and exports. There is large surplus which they export to other countries. Surplus means their home needs are fulfilled and then also a big amount of food grains is left out which they export outside their country. Next, cold storage facilities. Cold storage facilities and efficient network of transport is available to the farmers. And last of all, the government has also provided loans and subsidies to the farmers. And in this, because of all such things, USA is one of the leading producer of food grains in the world. That's all in this lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.